Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another TBR. This is for the month of February, so let's get started. February is a short month, but I am doing 6 books here. As you can see, some of them are not very long, so I think I should be able to get through them no problem. So starting off, the first book I'm going to read, mainly because I have to, is The Great Gatsby. If you don't know what this book is about, it's a classic. It's all about like the 1920s and this rich man named Gatsby and him being in love with this girl named Daisy, and basically him trying to impress her, hoping she'll come to his party, and she finally does, and then this whole kind of whirlwind happens. And I won't ruin it, but you've probably seen the movie. It's really good. And I didn't realize this is F. Scott Fitzgerald's 3rd book. I don't know what his other works are, but this probably being the most famous, I would say. But this is all about jazz and just really is like that glitzy glam life you think of when you think of the 20s, like prior to the Depression. Next book I'm reading is Dead Is So Last Year by Marlene Perez. This is the 3rd book in the series that they just call the Dead Is series. So the first 2 books are Dead Is the New Black and Dead Is a State of Mind. And this is the 3rd book. These are a YA, like maybe middle grade to YA supernatural mystery series. I'm usually not into these kinds of books, but this involves some psychic powers, some werewolves, some vampires, some ghosts, some undead. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. Basically, Daisy and her 3 sisters have, well, her 2 sisters and her mom has psychic powers, and she is kind of coming into her powers. You need to read the first 2 books to figure all that out. But her boyfriend has like a secret. I won't really ruin it. And both of her sisters' boyfriends kind of have like supernatural secrets. So basically the whole town is filled with supernatural people. There's a council of supernatural creatures that kind of helps make sure everything runs smoothly in the town for those who don't have supernatural powers or those who want to hunt these supernatural creatures. So it's very Teen Wolf-esque, like when MTV had Teen Wolf, one of my favorite shows of all time. So that's probably why I like these books. Her dad is also missing, and you don't really understand where he went, so I think that is going to be revealed. But this one is just about the summer before Daisy goes off to college, and the back doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but we'll see what happens. Then I have Dead Is Just a Rumor, so this is the 4th one in the series. This one is about their centennial, or their bicentennial year in the town, and it's on Halloween, so you know there's going to be a lot of crazy, like supernatural, psychic-y, medium stuff going on. I really want to know what happened to their dad. So there's 8 books in this series, and I will be halfway through by the end of this month. Then I have Truly Devious. If you watch BookTube here, you've probably heard of this book. This is a mystery that also takes place in 2 timelines, I think. There's like a past and a present. Oh, it's a series. I did not know this. Well, this is the first book in this series then. But there's like, everyone says there's like twists and turns, and it's a little bit creepy, it's a little bit spooky and a little bit mysterious, so I'm going to read this. I know there's a kidnapping involved in an old boarding school, which all just sounds super fun to me. And yeah, I'm not a big, like I know a lot of people are doing like romance readathons. I'm not a big romance person when it comes to books. I think Caraval is about like as close as I get. I like the tension, the like will they won't they tension. I don't like just some lovey-dovey crap. So I will be reading fantasy, horror, supernatural, mystery stuff instead. Then I have Once Upon a Dream, A Twisted Tale. This is all about Maleficent, and basically she got her way. It seems very much like the movie to a point, except there's a happy ending, but it's not the usual one you think of. So basically, it's what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up, and if the prince, when he goes to kiss her, falls asleep. And basically, what Maleficent does with that power. Um, yeah, and Princess Aurora has to figure out how to escape this dream world that she's stuck in, and when she figures out how to escape that, then she will wake up. But the prince is also there to help her, but Maleficent is going to try and thwart her at every turn. So very exciting. And the last one I have here is called Plus by Veronica Chambers, and this is about a girl who becomes a plus size model and is kind of dealing with that. Like, does her being called plus size mean that she's fat? Does, like, all these new friends, are they really her friends? Is her boyfriend cheating on her? Like, there's a whole lot in here. This one I think is more like young adult or maybe new adult. Not quite sure. I know I got it when I was in middle school and I started to read it and then I stopped reading it. So I think there's some, like, I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember. I think I only read like 10 pages. Yeah, but the back says, this is the unbelievable story about how I went to college, gained 25 pounds, got dumped by my boyfriend, failed physics, and became a world famous supermodel. And then it has like a list of pros and cons on the back. So people are jealous she has rivals, people trying to like stop her from achieving her goals, and that maybe she didn't make the right choice becoming a model. So I think this will kind of be interesting, and if anything else, I'll read it and I will unhaul it, because I already have a stack of books I am looking to unhaul, which I will be filming when I get home on spring break, so look for that next month. But that is the end of my TBR. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you're staying warm, because the polar vortex is affecting just about everybody right now. And that is it. So I hope to see you in the next one.